Alright. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It is your boy Blue, and if you're new to the channel, this is Infinite Flight. This is Friday Night Flight. This is a weekly event that is thrown by Infinite Flight themselves, where there is a featured airport or featured route or featured theme. And today's Friday Night Flight is featuring basically the Atlantic crossing. And basically across the pond, for lack of better explanation, this is basically Infinite Flight's version of VATSIM's Cross the Pond event. So I didn't get to join that Cross the Pond event just last weekend, which was a huge success, by the way. Congratulations to VATSIM. That was pretty amazing. So many aircraft crossing the pond. The servers, I think they either overloaded or got really close to overloading. Pretty crazy. But this week is Infinite Flight's version of it. On a Friday. So it's basically the event's going on all day. You can fly from JFK to London, which a lot of people will be doing. That's what we will be doing today. Or you can really fly anywhere that you want. Just make sure you fly over the pond. So we got some people flying from like Newark to Manchester, different places like that. So it's gonna be a pretty busy one. You guys know I don't usually do long hauls, but today we are going to attempt one. Depending on how today goes, we may break this up into two parts, or it may just be one long as heck video. So we'll see, but I know that for sure I'll be here with you guys at the beginning during takeoff and at the end for landing. So I'll most likely step away once we get up to our cruise and hang out a little bit. We'll step away and then come back probably around maybe an hour and a half ETE into London. So again, a real quick briefing. We're flying from New York City JFK to London Heathrow on expert server, and we're flying in the Boeing 777-300ER. You are free to fly whatever aircraft you like. There's only 3 airlines that fly this route in real life currently, and that is the 777 by American, the A330 by Delta, and the British Airways 777. And there's also a 747 by British Airways as well. So again, you can fly whatever you want. There's no limits there. But let's go ahead and just get my flight plan put in. I haven't even pasted that in yet. Let's just make sure that looks good. We'll try to speed up the process of getting the flight started today, because we do have a long flight and we got plenty of time to talk. It's gonna be about a 6-hour-ish flight. Not sure exactly how long it's gonna be, but somewhere around 6 hours is what we're expecting. But expect delays on departure and arrival, because a lot of people are gonna be joining in this event, not just us. All right, it looks good to me. Let's go ahead and just get our fuel, make sure we're taken care of. I got current time, weight and balance. I am gonna go with it's a 6-ish hour flight. I'm gonna go about 12 hours of fuel. We're gonna double it. And so that way we have double the amount of fuel that we need. We have a full flight of passengers today, and about 7,000 kilos of cargo underneath. And we'll go with that. It looks beautiful. All right, ATC is online. Let's go ahead and tune into ATC and get the frequency going. Can you guys hear me? Because I know that in the past I've had these streams muted at the beginning for some reason. But I think you guys can hear me pretty well. I don't think we have any issues there. So we go to JFK-EGLL. I believe there's some storms in the area, so watch out for that. Let's see what it says.
Addis information Oscar, time 1336 Zulu, wind 250 at 21 gust 25, visibility 10, temperature 8, dew point 0, altimeter 3001. Remarks, no pattern work allowed. Check forum for event information. Landing runways 31 left, 31 right, 22 left and 22 right, departing runways 31 left, 31 right, 22 left and 22 right. Advise on initial contact. You have information Oscar.
All right, we have Oscar going over the ground, and we will request our pushback clearance.
Give way to aircraft on your right. John F. Kennedy ground, Blue 116 heavy, ready for pushback with information Oscar.
Give way to aircraft. Sierra Tango Romeo Lima Yankee.
John F. Kennedy ground. Northwest 1.
All right.
Ready for pushback with information.
You guys have been asking me to do a long haul for a long time, so here you go. The most cliche long haul you could ever do, JFK to London Heathrow. But hopefully you guys will enjoy. Make sure you get comfortable. We have a long flight today. Also, I haven't mentioned it, but we might jump into a little bit of Call of Duty Modern Warfare once we get airborne as well. Pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left, Blue 116 heavy. All right, we do have nobody behind us, so systems pushback.
Pushback approved. Tomjet 118.
Alright, let's go ahead and see where's 3-1 left. There.
AC911, continue taxi.
We need to push back to our right. Find out exactly where the alley is. I think we can push back that way. Go ahead and start engine number 1 here.
Speedbird 1176.
Or engine number 2.
Request taxi to parking.
Speedbird 1176, taxi to parking.
Taxiing to parking. Speedbird 1176.
We are on the expert server, guys.
John F. Kennedy ground. Speedbird 0.
So as we're pushing back and getting the engine started, what do you guys think about the new user interface changes that are coming in Infinite Flight in the next update? Or do you have any thoughts about it at all?
Kilo Lima Mike 42069 heavy. Request permission to cross runway 4 left.
Kilo Lima Mike 42069 heavy, cross runway 22 right.
Crossing runway 22 right. Kilo Lima Mike 42069 heavy.
We're not flying Dulles, we're flying JFK.
Speedbird 002.
Yeah, that's far enough. Starting engine number 1. And he gave us 3-1 left is what we're expecting. Even though the ATIS says departing. Oh, it does says all the runways are departing. Okay, cool. Yeah, cargo looks off our left. I'll be honest with you. I really want to fly the 747 today, but I decided to just do the 777 instead because last time we did a long haul on the 747, we had a fuel leak. And I don't know if they've ever actually fixed that. Alright, it looks like we have 2 good engines in the green. Go ahead and request taxi. To he gave us 3-1 left, so we'll ask him with Oscar. Flaps to 15.
Flaps 15 degrees.
Alright, taxi to runway 31 left. Contact tower ready.
Blue 116 heavy. Tomjet 118.
Brakes release.
Runway 31 left. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway
Go
31
into the
left.
cockpit here.
Tomjet 118.
Pushback approved. Nor shuttle 170.
And we'll roll. Get our screen calibrated as well.
Sierra Tango Romeo Lima Yankee. Cross runway 22 right.
John F. Kennedy ground.
I'm a little confused because I see a lot of traffic flow going from right to left. But he gave us runway 31 left, which I believe is over there. Roger, we'll give way to aircraft ahead.
To runway 31 left. Speedbird 002.
Give way to aircraft. Blue 116 heavy.
Alright, let's see where we're going here. Alright, 31 left is gonna be right. Yeah, we're gonna have to cross runway 22 right. So it looks like he has some traffic going over to 34 right, which I think is probably where this TUI guy is, unless he's turning around. We'll follow him. Definitely looking forward to the 777 update. I know it's probably ways out. We got the A350 coming out, and before that the C172, and maybe even something else. Who knows? But looking forward to it. Honestly, it's not horrible compared to some other aircraft on Infinite Flight. There's worse aircraft. Like, it's not that bad to look at, to be honest with you. I think my thing is it just doesn't feel big on the inside. Like, it just feels so small.
John F. Kennedy ground. Cargolux 243, ready for pushback with information Oscar, requesting runway 31 right.
Cargolux 243, hold position.
Alright, we're clear on the left. Cargo looks like he's trying to push back. I heard him on the radio. Hopefully you guys are having a great Friday. And looking forward to anybody who's out there going to join us for today's flight.
November 725 Quebec Gulf, ready for pushback with information Oscar.
Should be a pretty interesting one. You can already see it's pretty busy out here in JFK, and it's really early in the day. Like I said, like, it's not peak hours. Like, I call it peak hours, where like everybody's gaming, you know, and it's not that time of day yet where everybody's gaming. So a lot of people are still at work, a lot of people are at school, so not everyone is out yet. But later on the day, probably around the time that we land, it's gonna be crazy busy. That's what I'm expecting. at London.
243, pushback approved.
It's gonna be
Expect
pretty
runway
late at night
31
in London.
right.
Let me see, are we landing? Yeah, I think, no, it won't be nighttime. It'll be evening, I think, in London when we land out there. It might be dark.
Tom
Not
Jet
sure.
118. Request permission to cross runway 22
I assume we are following him. I think he's going to the same runway.
Ground, Ethiopian 0.
Yeah, so we'll follow him.
With information Oscar.
Tomjet 118, cross runway 22
I think
right.
that's Tom Jet 118 right there on my left.
Blue 116 heavy, cross runway 22 right.
Roger, cross runway 22
Crossing
right, Blue
runway
116
22
heavy.
Right. Tom Jet 118.
Crossing runway 22 right.
So we'll just follow him right across. I guess they're not going to be using this runway at the moment.
Pushback approved. Expect
Alright, so
runway
when you cross
21
runway, make sure
right.
you turn on the strobe and landing lights.
Ethiopian 0.
John F. Kennedy ground, American 57.
And then also,
Ready for
even though he cleared us to cross the runway, you still want to, you know,
Terrain.
Speedbird
What?
0.
Bank angle, bank
Request
angle,
permission
bank
to
angle.
cross runway 4 left.
American
Why am I-
5763, pushback approved. Expect
Too low,
runway 31
gear.
left.
are we testing the enunciators? Like, what the heck?
Speedbird 117 heavy.
What's going on?
Taxi to parking.
But anyways, what I was saying is when you cross the runway, you still, even if ATC clears you to cross it, you still want to check it. Because, you know, ATC is also a human being and they can make mistakes as well. You never know, there could be aircraft on that runway taking off or coming that way. That's something I just learned. I mean, it's a common sense thing, but it's just something that we talked about in my ground school training.
Ready to taxi.
Because sometimes, you know, ATC, it's just people make mistakes, things happen, and it's good to just kind of double check behind everybody else. Pay attention and be aware of what's going on in your surroundings. So that's a little tip for you guys.
November 7.
Ground is closing in 5 minutes. Roger that. We're actually gonna switch to tower anyways. So hopefully tower will stay on. Actually, you know what? Ground and tower are probably the same guy. But my luck, we'll get freaking, you know, no ATC coming out of JFK.
American 5763, ready to taxi to runway 31 left with information Oscar.
And if you've been typing in chat, I'm sorry if I haven't been replying. Just kind of trying to get the aircraft airborne because we have a long flight today. Again, plenty of time to chat and talk and hang out through the flight. I just want to get going because I get really distracted pretty easily on the ground with just reading people's comments and replying to you guys. So just stand by after we get up the cruise, and then we'll chat and maybe play some Modern Warfare because we have nothing else to do for 6 hours. Look at that, British Airways 777s, TUI Fly 787 or Thomas, whatever the heck you call it. Another British Airways over there. All you Brits out there, thank you for joining though. All right, we can turn the landing lights and strobe lights off for the moment, and we're holding short. We're gonna switch over to tower,
WIRKO, Papa Kilo 227.
and we'll wait.
John F. Kennedy Tower, Speedbird 777.
Game Zoli, yes, I may be playing another game
31 left.
during cruise. I'm thinking about playing some Modern Warfare. I've been really enjoying that game, and I might play some Modern Warfare while we're airborne. Not the whole time though. Again, I want to remind you guys that I will not be like here for the entire long haul flight. I do have work, and so the stream. The goal right now is the stream will continue on its own. The chat will still be open. You guys can still talk with each other. You can still watch my screen, all that stuff. But my camera will be off, and I will be away, I guess you could say, from the keyboard through the majority of the flight. But I'll be here for the beginning. I'll probably check in maybe a couple times through the middle, and then I'll be here for the end, obviously, for landing the plane in London tonight. We haven't done a long haul like live stream from start to finish in a long time, man. I think we did one from like, was it China or Japan? It was like an overnight flight. I stepped away. I think we broke that one up into multiple parts though. And then we did another one. We did my 1,000 special, my 1,000 subscriber special. Man, it seems like just freaking yesterday. We did my first long haul there. That was a lot of fun. We flew from, I think it was it Amsterdam? No, we flew from somewhere in the UK over to Dubai. A lot of fun. And that CRJ is, oh, he's not too high. He's good. Lots of traffic on the ground. As again, guys, as always, whenever we do our infinite flight streams, there will be a screenshot contest. So, you know, just keep that in mind as we go through our flight today. You can send your screenshots to my Discord or to me on Instagram for a chance to be the winner, and the winner will be featured on the YouTube thumbnail. And I'll also most likely post it on my Instagram page as well. Alright, so we're gonna hold short here. Runway 31 left for departure. Boeing Blue 116 Heavy.
Contacting New York approach on 125.7. Sierra
Approach is online too.
Number 1, cleared to land. Runway
Captain Hazardous, you're the British Airways beside me. We'll have a good flight, man. Good luck on your takeoff and everything. Alright, so I'm assuming just the way, because ATC usually goes first come first serve, so I'm assuming that British Airways 777 over there is going to get cleared before we do. So once he gets cleared, I assume that he's going to line up and wait, and then we'll request our takeoff as well. Let's really quickly check the weather one more time. It's like, wow, look at this. Winds are 270, gusting 26 to 18. Visibility is good. We got few clouds at 4,500, few at 25,000. Temperature is 10, dew point is 0.1, and then altimeter 3001. So we might have some pretty strong winds on departure. We're gonna have a slight crosswind there. Be pretty interesting taking off. Hopefully my rudder skills will get a little bit better. But let's see how it goes. All right, he's lining up there from the intersection. Got British Airways behind us. We got a nice line of aircraft. All right, let's go ahead and request takeoff. Runway 31. Oh shoot! I was trying to tell you my intentions, buddy. Parting to the east. Alright guys, today we're crossing the pond eastbound. Line up and wait. Blue 116 Heavy. Alright. Strobe lights on, land lights on. Make sure you have enough fuel, because once we take off there is water the majority of the way. Pretty sure we have enough fuel.
Approaching runway 31 left.
Runway 31 left.
No! That would have sucked!
Line up and wait, runway 31
I would have hit the
left,
wrong freaking
Blue
button.
116 heavy.
Alright.
John F. Kennedy Tower, Speedbird 002.
Company
ready for
traffic
takeoff at runway
is on the
31
roll.
Left, departing east.
Speedbird 002. hold
Alright,
short
as soon as we get lined up, we're
31
most likely
left.
gonna get that cleared to take off.
American 5763.
Oh, we're heavy today, baby.
Runway 31 left.
Blue
Alright, we are clear for takeoff. Blue 116
31
Heavy.
left, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 31 left.
Alright, let's get my hood back.
16 heavy.
Screen calibrated, flight plan is in.
0.
Adding power. Alright, that wind's going from left to right. 24 knots. 20 knots, yeah, it's gusting big time. It's very unstable winds right now.
Line up and wait, runway 31 left.
Ooh-wee.
Rotate. 002.
Little bit of aileron in the wind. Not bad.
Positive rate.
You're up.
Gear up.
72 heavy. Contact New York approach on 125.7.
Contacting New
Even
York
when we're heavy,
approach
this
on
777's a rocket.
125.7. Speedbird
Alright, we're gonna
777
fly runway heading here for a little bit. Alright, autopilot's already coming on. Flaps going up to 5.
John F. Kennedy Tower, American 125 Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 31 right.
Speedbird 002. Runway 31 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 31 left. Speedbird 002.
Oh shoot, oh shoot. Speed.
Blue 116 heavy.
Alright, contact New York approach. 12527. Alright, gonna go nav mode here.
125.7. Blue 116 heavy.
Attention all aircraft. New York approach is now closed. Good day.
No, that's funny. He sends me to New York approach, and New York approach signs off as soon as I got on. I'm telling you, these ATC guys do not like me. They're like, oh, blue's on. See ya.
Kennedy Tower on 119.1. American 721.
Turn left heading 140.
Alright, I'm gonna bring that vertical speed down here a little bit.
Contacting John F. Kennedy Tower on 119.1. Endeavour 3474.
So we should be on a Unicom. Because approach is now offline. Tower still on, and ATIS is still on. Ground, I think, went offline as well. I go flaps full up. Parting out of New York, JFK. I should have Manhattan down to the south of us. Let's see, where is it? There it is, off our right wing. I only know because I recognize, like, Manhattan has a very unique shape to the island, like the peninsula that it's on. So like it's very easy to spot. Right there off my wingtip, that's where Manhattan is, and the Statue of Liberty is over there. Really looking forward to Infinite Flight somehow getting some 3D buildings and landmarks. I feel like it's a lot to ask. Even X-Plane doesn't have 100% 3D buildings without, you know, extra stuff. I really hope that my fuel is good because I'm already in the red. That's 10 minutes. Wait, what is it? Wait, what? Estimated time to destination 10. I think it's just changing because we're climbing and our speed is not the same. Alright, here we are. Climbing past 9,000. Separation looks good ahead of us and behind us. So ATC did a great job there. There's 10,000 feet. We're going to speed up. Goes about 280. We'll do 290. At this part of our climb. Flaps are full up. Spoilers are up. Gear is up. Landing lights can now come off. I'm going to leave the seatbelt signs on for the moment in case we have some turbulence. There are some storms, I believe, in the area. Sadly, we will not actually see those on Infinite Flight because there's no clouds. We need clouds, guys. Infinite Flight team, give us clouds, man. I know people want clickable cockpits and all that stuff, but we need clouds, bro. Anyways, oh shoot, we're leveling off at 12,000. Let's go ahead and we're gonna continue. Today we let's see. Today we have two options for everybody for cruise. You can either cruise at 35,000 or cruise at 37. I'm gonna go with 35 personally, but feel free to cruise at 35, 33, or 37. Let me say it like this: 33, 35, or 37. Needs to be an odd number. Yeah, odd number if you're going east. And if you missed the very start, feel free to jump in at any time. There's not gonna be a lot of places to join us, honestly, en route because a lot of our flight is over the water, but we will be flying over a lot of eastern Canada. And so there's a lot of places over there that you could like pop up in and hop in an aircraft and take off. And if you don't want to land in London, you could also land at Stansted or Manchester. A lot of places out here as well. And I'm kind of not predicting, but expect delays flying into London. I haven't looked at the live flight map yet, so we'll take a look at that here in a little while, probably when we get to our cruise level. But I haven't looked at that. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be some delays out in London because of the amount of traffic flying in today. So just expect that. That's why I wanted to start early today in today's live stream. I want to start early. I want to get started early in case I had technical difficulties, in case we had delays on departure, and in case we get delays on arrival. I want to make sure I was able to fit in the entire flight and land without having any issues. I will say as a disclaimer, I might get a phone call at some point. I don't know. I can't make any promises. You know, I'm trying. I don't expect any, really. I don't have anything I need to actually talk to anybody on the phone about. But it's always possible because I'm streaming from my iPhone 10 that I could actually get a phone call, and that phone call will pause Infinite Flight, and I'll have to pause the stream as well if it's an important phone call to answer it. We'll see what happens though. All right, passing 17, coming up on 18,000, and I'm probably gonna speed up to like 300. Goodbye, New York. Yeah, we're still here. We're just in northern New York now. We're flying right over Boston on our way. I may be going to Boston in real life, maybe this month sometime, so I'm not sure. I'll only be there for like a day or two when I go. I won't have any time to go like meet anybody or hang out. Be there working. I see Starly holding up the front. The rest of you guys taking off still. Very, very nice. You can definitely see a lot of people flying out. Go ahead and copy mine or Starly's flight plan. Our flight plan is a little bit different than the one that's on the forum. Very similar, but a little bit different. So if at some point during the flight you notice that we're not really flying in the same direction, or you know, it's probably because you are using Infinite Flight's flight plan, not ours. Listen to that wind. I never noticed that. Like if I turn that up, there's like a very loud wind noise going on in the background. I never actually noticed. I know that they added ambient sounds to Infinite Flight, but I didn't know it was airborne as well. Listen to that flyby. I believe I'm on airplane mode. Is that the same as night mode? Javion Johnson just took off. Still a massive line there. Yeah, guys, just expect delays on departure and on arrival. So just be patient. It looks like a lot of the ATC is leaving JFK, or they're in a controller switch. So it may be on Unicom at some point too. We're taking off in real time, current time. So in New York right now it's 11 a.m. and let's see, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll land around 5 o'clock Eastern time, which is going to be around what, 9 or 10, like 9 or 10 p.m. In London. So it'll probably nighttime when we land. I don't know that I'm going to change the time. We might actually go ahead and just land it at night. We'll see how I'm feeling when we get there. I mean, honestly, London, there ain't much to look at anyways out there, so I probably wouldn't mind landing at night. All right, now that we are airborne, we're fully on autopilot. Plane is looking good. We're passing 28,000 feet. We're at Mach 0.80. We'll be cruising today at Mach 0.83. That is the plan, the flight speed. So we'll go ahead and change it to that now. All right, Speedbird 772 is ahead of me. Not sure by how much. Just for the heck of it, I think I'm gonna turn on the tags just for now. Where's that at? Live? Alright, so there's Tom Jet over there, and this guy is significantly lower than me by about 5,000 feet. There he is. So he's 3 miles out, 24,000 feet. So he's just climbing a little bit slower than we are. We're going a bit faster than him as well, so hopefully it doesn't become a problem. I'm not trying to overtake him. Bro, we're getting a really good tailwind right now. Wow, look at that, 113 knot tailwind. So we're at 572 knots, Mach 0.83. I think we're at Mach 0.83. Yeah, we're at Mach 0.83. So that's amazing. We'll probably get there early if this wind keeps up like this. We'll take a look at that too. Matter of fact, let me get that up on my screen. Let me get live flight open. get the wind information up as well. Yep, all thanks to Starly's awesome flight planning skills. I give it all credit to you, bro. Yes, sir. Hop on that jet stream, baby, and we're out. Alright, that beep noise means that... Turn that down. Can't even hear the plane anymore, man. Dang. Get my levels set up. About right. Let's get rid of the name tag pollution. There we go. Enjoy the view while it's here, because again, a lot of this flight is gonna be over water. So definitely enjoy the view flying out of New York in the daytime. Loser, what do I think about the A350 and the 777 rework? I'm looking forward to it. If we got a Concorde, we'd be there in 3 hours. Yes, we would be. Yeah, I agree, Prince Impala. I'm pretty excited about the reworks and all, but like I would be more excited about clouds. Like if they announced that clouds were coming out, I'd be like, A350, that's great, but we're getting clouds. That's what I want. Clouds and buildings. I mean, I think that reworks need to happen anyways, but I'm hoping that they have a different team working on things like clouds. You know what I mean? So we can get them coming as well. So let's go ahead and bring up my screen for you guys, as we're actually leveling off now. Actually, we've already leveled off at 35,000 feet. Very, very nice. So check this out. Here we go. So this is the flight map, live flight map currently on the expert server. Wait, let me make sure. Yeah, on the expert server. And obviously we just departed out of JFK. I can probably go find my plane so we can track myself as we continue. I don't know which one of these would be me though. Okay, nope. Alright, we're ahead of Cargo Lux. There I am, Blue 116 Heavy. Alright, so we're flying over Middleton. And is that New York? That's Connecticut. Okay, so we're over Connecticut now. Anyway, so this whole flight plan thing is jacked up, but you can see the amount of traffic currently flying over the seas. You see some people literally look like they just hit direct to JFK. Like all these people right here in the middle, like I feel like they just hit direct London to UK and they're just flying straight. I don't know if that's faster or not. I think because of the way the winds go, that may not be faster to go direct. It's faster to go up and over. That's why you see airplanes doing that, because the wind is usually doing that. So it's just kind of funny seeing people just go flight straight direct from UK to JFK. So, but yeah, a lot of traffic going both ways. Doesn't matter which way you go, but lots of traffic going in both directions. We got Chris Levitt up there also joining in. We'll be flying over Ireland on the way in, Wales, and then London. So decent amount of traffic right now. Not a crazy amount. I think it's gonna get more busy tonight. But it's a decent amount of traffic. I still think it's gonna be really busy in London. So look at the current state of London. Probably mostly departures. Yeah, it's like mostly departures. Some arrivals in there too. But if you had, you'd have to fly like 6 hours ago to be arriving in JFK right now. and we got some people flying the other way. So probably a lot of British Airways planes flying in between. So crossing the Atlantic today, crossing the pond. It's my first time. It's my second time actually, I think, doing it on a stream. Before we did a flight from Boston over the Atlantic Ocean, but we actually landed down here in Lisbon, Portugal. And that was a stream we did a long time ago. I don't even remember how I did that, but I remember doing it a long time ago. So I've only done a few flights like that. On X-Plane, I've done mostly like Boston to where did I fly to? Was it Amsterdam? I don't think I landed in London, but I might have landed in London for that on X-Plane. Yeah, you're right actually, Daniel. This has a lot to do with the curvature of the Earth. But these are all the flat earthers right here. Flying direct from UK to JFK, all the flat earthers. Let's take a look at something real quick on the Google. Go to windy.com. Let's see if it still works. It does. Okay. You can see all the, basically the world wind information here. And if you look close, you can kind of see it's animated. We're actually going to change this to, this is the surface. This is the wind on the surface right now. So let's change this to 34,000. Wow, look at that. Look at those winds. That purple means that is some strong freaking wind. So if I click, we were over Connecticut. It's over here, over by New Haven. If I click on that, I think, right? If I just click, yeah, if I click on that there, it'll show me that the winds are southwest. Wait, that's not correct. From the southwest at 137 knots. I'm looking at Infinite Flight, and it says 133, so it's extremely close to accurate. At least, you know, in sync with what we have going on in Infinite Flight. So 133 knots at 34,000 feet. If we go up higher, let's see, 39,000. That gives us 122. So actually, you actually lose some wind going a little bit higher. If we go down to 24,000, 100 knots. So like, it's like the sweet spot is gonna be between 33 to 35,000 feet to get the best tailwind going that way. So again, you saw our flight plan. We're going up and kind of following this jet stream here, and that's gonna take us over to the UK. But it doesn't do all that. Like it's actually, does it go all the way? It doesn't. We're gonna be going all the way up here. Yeah, so we'll still be in it. Up here, we'll get a little bit of the purple, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of blue. And then as we get closer to the UK, we'll probably lose a lot of that wind. You can see the wind starts going back up north, and we'll have like a crosswind. So definitely want to take advantage of the high speed wind. Let's see what the wind looks like over here over the ocean. Where are we? We're down here. We'll be like over here somewhere. Oh, only 76. That's not as fast as I thought it'd be. 90, 93. So I think right now the wind we're getting, it may be the fastest we're gonna get. Yeah, because the wind over the Atlantic is not as strong as the wind right now. But also, one of the reasons is because there's a storm going on over here on the East Coast, and that's the reason that we're getting so much very fast updrafts and winds right now. But anyways, that's that. I want to show you guys that before we get into our flight. We'll probably check on that some more later on. Whew, all right. So again, update, we're at ground speed 626 knots. We're going Mach 0.83. We got a 137 knot tailwind, amazing. And we're cruising at 35,000 feet. Check the map real quick, make sure we're not close to any traffic. Looks really good. We have one aircraft ahead of us. He's 10,000 feet below, but it shouldn't be a factor. And I will turn the seatbelt signs off for you guys. Alright, I am now paying attention to chat. Send your comments and questions. I apologize if anybody came in and said anything. I've been really focused on the flight, getting us in the air, and some of the flight information. So now that I am paying attention, go ahead and send away. No oof, we wanted a tailwind. What do I think about the new UI? I don't know. I have to actually get my hands on it. I mean, just from looking at the little video they posted about the UI, it really didn't give me a lot of information. You know what I mean? Like I need to use the UI, test the UI in context, you know, in a flight to see how it is. I know it's gonna take some time to adjust and get used to the new one. I'm okay with the change. But yeah, it's just gonna have to adjust to it and figure it out. And I like that it's gonna bring more opportunities for more things. Among Mail, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Glad to have you. Hope you're enjoying the stream. But yeah, I've gotten used to this UI. I mean, this UI changed not too long ago. I like that it has like the sub menus now. You have like just systems and you go here and all that. But you know, a big issue I've had as well is having to try to control the rudder on landing and takeoff at the same time as like hitting other buttons like gear. Like I had to like, you know, like take my finger or my thumb off the rudder. Oops, did I press something? No, I didn't. Off the rudder to deactivate or retract or you know, let down the gear, and that kind of messes up my takeoff sometimes. So I think it's definitely a good move. It's definitely needed. So we'll see. We're just gonna take some adjusting to do, because you really don't like when you're flying, especially if you're on a phone or a iPad, whatever it may be, you want to be able to control everything without having to take your hands off of what's important. And I think they already got, I mean, obviously they already have the right ideas, so we'll just have to see. I'm also very interested to see what new like systems are they going to incorporate with this new UI. I'm wondering about that. Easy KVLRA, what's up? I don't know if you're still here, but I just saw your comment. Thank you for stopping by. Ewo, we're on the expert server. And I disagree. I think expert server is best. I've only done like one live stream ever on, not ever. In the last like year and a half, I've probably only ever done one training server live stream. It's just, man, ever since that Caribbean tour we did a while back, man, I have not returned to the training server. And I only did that because I had got like a violation or ghost or something at that time, and I was kind of forced to be on training server for that tour, which was good for some people because they weren't yet on expert server, and that's great. And I want, you know, as many people to join as I can. I understand that, but I also want quality over quantity. I know I could probably get more people in my live streams and more people in my flights if we did training server. That's fine, but I mean, I'm pretty sure if you've been around long enough, you know that the numbers are not what guide me. What's up, Deco? Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Thank you for the subscription. But yeah, like I said, if you've been around here for a while, you know that the numbers are not what guide me. My passion is what I try to follow. You know what I mean? What I enjoy, what I love, and the core of this channel. If I start, you know, going outside of that, then I don't know, not myself, I guess you could say, anymore. And so I'm not going to be like, oh, more people are going to come, so I'm going to do this. Like, that's why you still see me doing racing streams. I could have quit doing racing streams a year ago. You know what I mean? Like the difference between, like right now we had at some point we had like 50 some people in today's stream already at once. But when I do a racing stream, I get probably a max like 15. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I enjoy the racing and I enjoy the people who do show up to those live streams, because the people who do show up are like the real supporters, you know what I mean? Like they enjoy me. They like me, not just the game I play. And so no offense to anybody else, or take offense, whatever, I don't care. But the point is, the numbers are not really what matter in the end of the day. Dang, that sucks, Keaton. You were on an expert server doing a flight, it crashed, now you're grade 2. Dang it, man. That sucks, bro. Well, it won't take you too long to get back up there, bro. Let's keep at it. Alfie, should you get the Flight Factor A320 or the Flight Factor 757 extended? Man, do you have TOLUS already? If you don't, I've been hearing that TOLUS might be slightly better on frames, but I should say I have the Flight Factor A320. I don't have the TOLUS. The Flight Factor A320 is really hard on frames on X-Plane. 757 is rough on frames. I don't know that it's as bad. Maybe it might be around the same, but maybe not as bad. It's a very high quality aircraft, and it uses a lot of your system's resources on either of those aircraft. So it's a hard decision, honestly. What do you think you would fly more often? You would probably fly an A320 more than you would fly a 757, honestly. So I don't know. I almost feel like maybe A320 would be better for you. The great thing is that they both have great sounds already equipped in them. A320 has a BSS sound pack, not included, but you can buy that as a separate cost. Flight Factor 757 already has a BSS sound pack implemented by default, so it sounds pretty good. I am flying Mach 0.83. Look at that. Tailwind has gone up to 145 knots now. It keeps getting higher. Wow, wow, wow. Have we flown past Boston yet? I think we already passed Boston. Yeah, we shot past Boston a while ago. Dang, I missed it. I want to actually take a look at that. What is this, Providence or something? No, Portland International. We got Delta 35, about to pass us, about 3,000 below, and the A330. Yeah, the Delta flies the A330 on this route. I thought about flying that one, but the thing that really stopped me was the fact that the cockpit looks like crap. No, oh, yeah, be offended. I'm not gonna apologize for saying that. And the engine blades don't look very good either. And I like the engine blades in the exterior model of the 777 a little bit better than I like the A330, even though the A330 has wing flex. So water on our right, a little bit of land on the left, following the coast up. We've current flight time is 30 minutes. We have 2,859 nautical miles remaining. Estimated ETE, or I should say estimated time en route, 4 hours and a half. Some information that'll probably be helpful. I don't want to change this. Right now it's saying Zulu Rio. I don't care about that. We have an airplane load. Fuel remaining. Alright, there we go. Fuel remaining. We have 10 hours of fuel remaining at 57%. Fuel used 5,700 kilograms. Fuel flow about 7,000 an hour. If you wanted to calculate that, go for it. I'm not gonna bother. And that's fuel dump if we were to do that. What I want to see is there an estimated time of arrival? There it is. Estimated time. Is that it? No, I said it. Huh, I don't think I have that on here. No, we don't have an estimated like time to actually arrive unless oh. That's no problem. Let's see. Let's go to temperature. Negative 42 degrees Celsius. Ooh, it's cold. I'll put it back down to, what was it, weight? I think, no, fuel remaining. Go. I think maybe if I click on myself from the outside, maybe I can see it. No? No? You hear that, guys? That is my freaking neighbor. I don't know what they're doing to make it sounds like I'm living underneath a bowling alley. I think I've said that before, but it's just, I don't know, they have like they make these really random loud drops. Like I live in an apartment and I'm in the middle floor. I'm on the second floor. There's a floor above me, and they're not home a lot, honestly. I don't know what they do, but they're just not really home a lot, and they just make the most randomest noises. It's really not like I don't hear them talking or making like, I guess, that kind of weird noise, but I just hear just every time, like they just make these weird noises on the floor, and it's just like boom. I'm like, what the heck are you doing up there? Are you wrestling? You know what I mean? Are you like, I don't know. Well, ET to destination is what I'm looking for. ET destination, I mean, obviously 4 hours, but I want to know what the local time was, honestly, at in London when we get there. That's what I want to know. We're at flight level 350. Yeah, having a little bit too much fun in the bedroom, I guess. It's not that kind of noise, though. Just like, boom. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, are you moving? Are you always moving? Tushar Campbell, what's up, man? Too bad, bro. Thomas, you're Delta or DLVA07. All right, sounds good. What up, Pat DF? Thank you, bro. Really appreciate the compliments. Just realized that my music shut off. Let's get some jams going. Let's see, what style of music would you guys like to listen to? I'm gonna do that. Let's pick a style. I'm not gonna pick a song, but pick a style. Do you want electronic and dance? Do you want funk, hip hop, jazz, Latin, pop, reggae, R&B and soul, rock? That's all the options I'm gonna give you. Let me know in the chat. And to the side, I'm gonna play this. Actually, I think Live Flight tells me that information. Let me see. If not. Yeah, it says that we should land in London at 0:18 CDT, whatever the heck that is. Oh, that's Central Daylight Time. No, what? Can't be right. That sounds wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it says 0:18 in London. Nick and Ash donate through Super Chat. Thank you so much for the donation, bro. Really appreciate that support. Big time. It's a surprise. Came out of nowhere. Thank you very much, man. Make sure you guys say thank you in the chat to Nick and Ash. I got votes for Latin, Electro. What up, Skyhawk? Good to see you, man. Thomas wants pop. You guys cannot agree. Everybody picked something different, didn't you? Alfie, I'm gonna get back to that question in a second. Let me pick some music. Ewo, yes, you can absolutely join. Did I request to be in Microsoft Alpha? Absolutely, I did. Like a long time ago. I was honestly a little bit upset that I didn't get picked in this first round of Alpha testers. I saw a few people post, or it wasn't a few, like a couple people post on social media that they got in, and I was like, ugh. I don't know, like I was happy for them, but not happy for them at all, you know. And I'm pretty sure if I got it, you guys would be mad at me. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, when you want something really bad and you see that somebody else gets it, and it's not even like, I don't even know how they're choosing. Like, it's almost like a luck of the draw kind of thing, you know. It's just you got unlucky this time, and so you see somebody else winning, like, dang it, man, I wanted it, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of like, I don't have my hopes up for it. I honestly don't expect to get chosen for Microsoft Flight Simulator Alpha. As much as I would love that, that would make my day, probably make my year, but I'm not gonna expect it. And that way, if I don't get it, I won't be mad. I'll probably still be mad, but I won't be upset if I don't get, you know, a part of it. And the same with X-Plane Mobile. Like I just don't, I don't know. I'm not like, I rarely get chosen to be beta in things, or alpha, or like early access and things, like before people get their hands on it, like before the public gets it. And so I just kind of like set my expectations very low there. But I did actually request to be a part of it. Flying Central, what's up, man? Good to see you. Games only wants pop rock. Starly wants my music. I would play that. I would love to play that, but there's few reasons that I don't play it. But if you guys want to check out my music, you can check out Sizzle on Spotify, or check out Archie and Sizzle on Spotify, SoundCloud, or all the digital platforms. That's a little plug right there. To Shark Campbell, do I have to inform your destination when you pass through every active airspace? No, you do not. Thomas Pro wants pop. You guys cannot agree, for real. I don't know what to pick now. Honestly, we have enough flight time to listen to all of them. Is $950 a good price for a supercomputer with the best specs? No. I mean, honestly, actually, yes. If you get a supercomputer, or what I like to call it, a NASA computer for $950, you got a deal. But most likely, if you're paying $950 for a computer and you think it's a supercomputer, it's not a supercomputer. It's probably just a regular gaming computer. Nothing against regular gaming computers. They're meant for gaming and doing all that. But the big difference is that our level of gaming is honestly above a lot of the other games. Like if you just want to play Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, stuff like that on high settings, $950 might do it. But if you want to play Flight Simulator with high settings, you want to play P3D, or maybe not P3D, I don't know. But some of these simulators with high settings, and you're gonna need some firepower, and $950 is most likely not gonna do it. It's sad to tell you that. Yeah, I don't recommend Alienware. They do well because they're the most popular, like as far as like a full package of a computer. They're just so known for people gaming on them. That doesn't really mean that they're actually good, at least not for our market. And honestly, if you're gonna pay a whole bunch of money for a computer, you should get free support. Forget that $200 for extra support. You need to go to somebody else. Ethan Price, what's up, man? Good to see you. But Starley is the best person in here, honestly. Him and a few other people to talk about PC specs. He helped me with my PC specs. I don't know very much still about it, but I talked to people like Starley and other people who could help me out with figuring out what exactly I needed as far as parts, and I kind of cross-referenced that with the actual company, because you want to have some people you trust to talk to about this, because you don't want a company just selling you on high-priced parts and stuff like that. You want to talk to people people who you can trust. They're gonna actually try to get you a good deal, you know what I mean? So that way, when you talk to these companies and these stores and these people who are gonna be selling you products, when you get there, you're like, I already kind of know what I want, but I want to see what you think I should get, and then kind of cross-reference that, talk back to your friend again, or to a person that you trust, and be like, hey, this is what I'm getting. What do you think? Is this gonna work with what I'm trying to get? And basically, what you're doing right now, honestly. Sounds dope, Nick and Ash. I guess, are you ahead of us or behind us on the way to London? And all right, back to Alfie's question. Sorry I put you on hold for so long. You were asking about the Flight Factor A320 for X-Plane versus the Tollus A319 for X-Plane. And again, I can only say so much because I only have one of them. I'm honestly trying to get my hands on the A319, like a review copy maybe, so that I can at least compare and have an opinion, because this question comes up so often, and I want to at least have an opinion on what I think is good compared to the either. They both now have VSS sound packs. The VSS sound pack for the Flight Factor version is obviously older, like a year older. So I only watched like one video of somebody flying the Tollus A319, and this was shortly after flying the Flight Factor A320, and hearing a few differences. The Tollus version for the VSS sound pack has a few more sounds than the A320 for Flight Factor, and that's because it's just newer. They've gotten better sounds. They've gotten new information. A lot of the sounds are still the same, but and so it's only slightly better. I hear a lot of complaints about textures in the cockpit for the TOLUS A319. The textures in the flight factor look great in my opinion. But again, that's all I really have to say. I don't have a lot of things to say about, like, my only complaint for flight factor A320 is that it's really hard on my frames right now, and I'm hoping that they can maybe optimize it a little bit better. But I hear that TOLUS is better on frames, so if you're looking for frames, TOLUS may be the way to go. But again, that's just based off of what I have heard, so take that how you want it. Sounds good, Nick and Nash. Shazane, yes, I do use an Elgato. It is over there. Wow, that's the direction I'm pointing. It's actually over there. Well, it's actually over there. Anyways, it's actually I have it like taped to my PC, and I'm out of breath because I've been talking too much. I worked out this morning. I'm kind of tired, and yeah, that's what I use to stream from my phone, Elgato. I'll show desktop view here in a little while. Sounds good, Gamzali. Mito, to answer your question, you really want to play X-Plane, but you're wondering about scenery and how to get it. So the way scenery works on X-Plane 11 on the PC is that you have the entire world. There's no extra payment, like you pay the $60, or if you get it on sale, which matter of fact, I think X-Plane is on sale right now, or it was this past weekend. But you buy the game for whatever price you get it for, and then you just download all the scenery. There's no extra cost for like the default scenery. You get all the airports that are in the X-Plane gateway, which is a ton. Like basically every airport, almost every airport is on there, and they continue to get updated. If you want the special cool scenery, like the ones I've been making trailers for lately, those are a separate price. Those are made by third-party developers, and they're making scenery to make different airports look better. So those airports are what we call payware, and you'll have to pay extra money for those on the X-Plane store. But if you just want X-Plane and the default scenery, you get the whole world. There's no extra charge for it. You don't have to do a separate download. You can choose which regions you want in case you're tight for space. But for the most part, you just download what you want. So for example, I just literally downloaded Asia like a few weeks ago because I don't fly in Asia much, and as well Africa. I don't fly in Africa a lot, and so I didn't have Africa, Asia, some of Russia. I didn't have those places installed on my X-Plane because it was taking up space, and I needed space on my computer. Thomas will probably play some Call of Duty here pretty soon. We're just cruising and talking. I just want to get these questions answered before we move on to something else. But again, guys, if you're just joining in, again, long haul to London today. We took off out of JFK about 44 minutes ago. We've been streaming for an hour and 5 minutes though, and I'll only be here for probably a little bit longer, maybe another half hour or so, and then we'll keep the stream going. I will step away and get some work done, and then I'll come back. I'll probably check in a few times throughout the flight, and then I'll come back for good about an hour and a half before we land in London, or in case anything interesting happened. But I'm also thinking of playing a little bit of Modern Warfare here in a little while after I get a few guys' questions answered. So if you're interested in Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, things like that, stick around. If you have Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, which is cross-platform, we could play together somehow. Not sure exactly how that works, but we could play together if you have it on PS4 or Xbox or PC. Just give me a second. Let's see. Kevin Stover behind me in the Cargo Lux 7478 hauling all that rubber dog crap. Sounds good, man. Alfie as well, man. Before you buy, I would also recommend, there are reviews. There's a ton of videos on both of those planes. Go and check out a few, see what you like. There's a lot of new videos about the BSS sound pack for TOLUS, so that's part of your thoughts. I personally recommend you get the sound pack for either. If you're gonna get TOLUS, or if you're gonna get the Flight Factor A320, definitely get the sound pack with it. It absolutely adds a lot to the experience. But no problem, guys. I want to get these questions answered. Yes, nice. X-Plane is still on sale on Steam. Only for an hour and a half? That's crazy. $39, guys. Go get it now. Mito, to answer that question, how do planes work on X-Plane? X-Plane comes with a set of planes. It comes with a 737. It comes with a 747. I'm not going to list all the planes it comes with, but it comes with a really good amount of planes, a good variety, GA and airliners by default, and they look decent. All right, they're okay. Like if you're coming from Infinite Flight, then they're amazing. But they're good. They're good quality aircraft for a default thing, right? And you don't pay anything extra for that. You get all that same. It's all included in the package. But now, if you want to fly some of these planes that you may see me fly on my live streams, a lot of them again are payware stuff that I paid for, that I bought, or was given to me at some point. And so there is the option to buy planes. But let me also tell you this as well, is that back on the scenery discussion, there's a lot of free third-party scenery and free third-party planes that you can buy. Not sorry, free planes you can buy. Free planes that you can download. So again, X-Plane's all inclusive. You get all the planes that are included in X-Plane. You get all the scenery that's included in X-Plane. If you want anything beyond that, there's freeware out there. There's free planes. There's free scenery you can get from the internet, from X-Plane's forum. And there's paid aircraft and scenery you can also get from X-Plane's store. So, and again, that's not necessary. You don't have to have those things. It just kind of adds to your experience if you have the space and the computer power to do it. But it's all included. What up, iFly guy? Good to see you, man. Yes, sir, Mr. Jingles. Everything is in real time. So this is a 6-hour flight. It will take us 6 hours to get there. Matter of fact, we have 4 hours to go, so it will take us 4 hours. So based on my time, see 4 hours from now. So we're actually gonna get there about an hour early than we originally expected at the speed though, because this ETE is gonna change based on our ground speed. We still have a 140 knot tailwind. So, but to answer your question, yes, everything is in real time on Infinite Flight. There's no like half speed. The world is not cut into a half the size, like for example, like American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Sim, where you're doing like a long drive. It wouldn't take you as long to drive from Amsterdam to London, you know what I mean, on Euro Truck Sim than it would, you know. That would suck, honestly. I would hate to have to drive real time in a trucking simulator game. That would suck. Oh, that's dope, man. You have a hotel room in London. You see man, that would be the dream hotel. If you could see every landing and takeoff from Heathrow from your hotel window. The comfort of your hotel window. Trap Geeks, you can buy a bike. Nice, man. I'm actually like a motorbike or like a bicycle. Chase, what's up, man? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How are you doing, man? All right, we are gonna. I haven't checked out this pop playlist. I'm not a big poppy person, but I just kind of want to see what it sounds like. There might be some good music in there. I'm gonna jam that for a little bit, see what it sounds like. If I don't like it, I'll switch to like something else. Super 20 Roblox, what's up, man? Good to see you as well, man. Me and my wife are thinking about getting bikes for Christmas. Actually, we're not thinking. We're getting bikes for Christmas. That is the plan, is to buy each other bikes so we can bike together. I know it kind of sounds funny, but again, the plan is to buy each other bikes for Christmas this year so that we can start going biking, because we've been wanting to go biking for a while. Oh, that's a sexy shot. Look at that. Hello. Yeah, man. So, are you getting a motorbike? Nice, man. That's cool. That's really cool. Which one you getting? Going Amid. What's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've been wanting to bike for a very long time. What sucks is that like the weather's been getting really cold here. Like we actually are getting like a fall season in Texas. A lot of times it just stays hot until like Christmas. To be honest, like the weather is so unpredictable here, man. Like 1 year it'll be cold, you know, like now in freaking November, and then 1 year it'll be hot all the way to like January through Christmas, you know what I mean? So it's just a bit different. This cold front in Houston is no joke right now, man. It is no joke right now. I went to work out this morning at 5:45. It was 33 degrees. I had ice all over my car, and I had to clean it up before I could leave. So pretty interesting. But yeah, man, pretty cold. People out here, man, if it got any colder, we wouldn't know what to do with our lives. Like when it gets a little cold in Houston, Texas, like this ain't Canada, this ain't Toronto, you know what I mean? Like the road shuts down, the school shut down, everything shuts down when it gets cold out here. Sounds good, iFly guy. Thank you for stopping in, man. I know a lot of people are not gonna be able to stay the whole time. I don't expect you guys to be able to be here for an entire. It actually might not even be 6 hours. It's probably like more like 4 or 5 hours that we're actually gonna be here today. So a 50cc bike, cool. Yeah, man. Last Christmas it was hot. I don't mind it. I don't mind like I actually like the winter time in Houston because that's when the temperature just gets nice. Like it's not hot anymore. It's kind of like warm. It's warm. It's hot for other people, but it's just warm. You know what I mean? And it's like basically being like living on an island or on a beach. Like they still get winter technically, but it's just warm because they're like on a tropical place. So out here in Houston, kind of is very similar in the way that that works. But I don't know. I'm not. You know, I'm cool with the cold weather. Last year I was in on the East Coast pretty often, and it got really cold. And I guess I kind of got more accustomed to that cold weather. And so coming back to Houston and getting 33 degrees, I'm like, oh, this ain't nothing. Like I bought jackets to prepare me for like places like Boston, New York, Montreal. You know what I mean? Like it gets cold out there. It snows out there, and so I got like big weather coats for that. And so coming back here, I'm like prepared. I'm prepared as heck now. Yes, sir, Alfie. The Flight Factor A320 is on the Oryx store. Matter of fact, a V2 is supposed to be coming out at some point, or V1. I'm not sure, but they're supposed to be finally like closing it up. Like it's basically been in beta this whole time, where it's kind of been like a work in progress, but they're supposed to be like finishing it up in some way. I don't know what updates they're adding to it, but Hobby Daytona, is that the name of the bike? But yeah, so speaking of bikes, hoping to get a bike. I'm gonna be getting a bike for my wife. She's supposed to be getting me a bike. You know, just going down my Christmas list. My dad's asking me to send him my Christmas list. I'm like thinking, you can't afford nothing on my Christmas list. My Christmas list has an iPad on it. My Christmas list has VR on it. My Christmas list has freaking flight lessons on it. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, Alfie, you will not have to rebuy it. Once you like, every update from now on is gonna be free. It'll be included. Matter of fact, I bought it a while back, and every update since then has been free. Like, it's not gonna be like the 757 that got that update and you had to rebuy it, which sucked. Just stupid in my opinion. I hated that, but I ended up buying it anyways. If you turn your phone off during a flight, come back like 5 hours, will Infinite Flight delete your flight? It will end your flight, yes. If you like, basically if I swipe up my phone right now, my flight is over. Infinite Flight will restart the whole app. Therefore, my whole flight has been lost. So if your phone dies, stuff like that, like make sure you guys, if you're flying with us on this long haul, make sure you stay charged up. Looking good right now, guys. The winds are dying down, but we're still 126 knots tailwind, 608. We're almost been airborne for an hour, and again, 4 hours ago. But you can see like that time is not going down as fast anymore because our ground speed went down. And I don't know what's up with you, Restream. Reload that. There we go. That's weird. I might take the chat off the screen now because it's failing. Yeah, I can give you guys a cockpit view for a little while. Go ahead and hide the HUD. We don't need that anymore. Seatbelt signs again, guys, just to remind you, are off. I don't know what we're gonna have for in-flights today, but we should have a lunch and a dinner. So 2 meals be served on today's flight. Welcome back, Volcanic Mercury. I do not have PMD. That's how it is, Alfie. That's the thing, man. That's a like buying the A320 is like, because it's so expensive. Like you're like, dang, I hope I don't regret this. You know what I mean? But I think you're gonna feel the same either way. If you buy the A320, you're gonna probably at some point be like, huh, I wonder what if I bought the 757. If you buy the 757, you're gonna be like, but what if I bought the A320? But again, for me, it comes down to, what do you think you're gonna fly more often? Like, are you gonna fly more A320 routes, or are you gonna fly more 757 routes? Most people are gonna fly more A320 routes. But if you're just a big, fly 757 fan, you might fly the heck out of that 757. I'll tell you this much: no matter which one you buy, you will like it, you will enjoy it. It is a great quality aircraft. I agree though. This is a pretty good time for shout. Let me see what you guys are saying. Nice, Botanic, you're flying with me. Sounds good. Mr. Music, that's a great question. When is that video gonna come up? I could probably get that up. Maybe while we're flying here, once I step away. Yeah, that was a good race actually. That was a good race. I'm gonna have to get that up for you. Thanks for reminding me. When was the last time I've been on IFC, which I think is Infinite Flight Community? Is that what that means? That's what you're trying to say? I rarely talk on it. I rarely post anything, say anything, comment on anything, but I look at it from time to time. Usually I only look at like event stuff. Or if I get a message, I look at that. Alfred, you recently bought the Tolos A319. Your PC is too slow. Dang, don't get the Flight Factor one though. if your PC is too slow for Tolos, don't get the A320 or like any other plane. Just departed from JFK, British Airways 22. Sounds good, man. I am working on a 747 review for that SSG V2. I'm not gonna say much about it right now, but I am this weekend. I'll be working for a review. Hopefully that video will come out sometime next week. It usually takes me around like a week to get reviews done because one, I gotta do my research. I gotta make sure I know what the heck I'm talking about. I gotta read up on the plane, learn how to fly the plane, do multiple test flights with the plane, and then finally record the review. After recording the review, then I have to edit the review. It takes me another day. So it takes me a little bit of time. So I'll be working on that over the weekend. All right, so I think it's a good time, better than ever. Let's go ahead and do some shout outs for the people who are here in the departure segment of today's flight. Again, I will be stepping away at some point. When that is, I don't know exactly, but at some point I will be stepping away and the plane will just be flying to London over the ocean. We still have a sight of the ground, thankfully, for a little while. I'm gonna take a look at live flight here, see where we are exactly. Let's see, where am I? Donde está? I am flying just east of New Hampshire and about to fly by, actually that's not me, I'm sorry, that's somebody else. Misha, is that how you say his name? Misha's actually behind me. I thought that was me because he had like a highlighted person, but he's flying over by New Hampshire. He just took off out of New York as well, so we're ahead of him, but we're over New Brunswick right now. Which, yeah, is that Canada? Yeah, that is Canada. So we already flew past Maine. We're about to hit a big body of water, so that up ahead of us, we'll be seeing water for a while until we get over Newfoundland. Was that Quebec? That'd be a piece of Newfoundland, a piece of Quebec. I'll show you guys here the map. It's not exact. I wonder with the new map if it's gonna be like more detailed. Like with the current map, or is this the new map? No, this is the old map. With the current map, you see like it's very like jaggedy. I wonder if the new map is going to be more detailed, like if it's really going to follow the exact curvature or surroundings of the different shapes of the continents, things like that. One thing that's kind of bothered me, I've kind of overlooked it. It doesn't bother me too much, but sometimes you just want to know, you know, exactly where the land is. Yeah, you can see over here NEEKO. That'll be our last stop over the water. That's our last check-in. Once we get off of that, we are on our own all the way to Ireland. So we gotta make sure, just check on everything, make sure the plane looks good for when we get to that point. Not sure how far out we are from there. Pretty far. I think that might be our next waypoint. Looking good. You guys are looking beautiful right now with the separation. Thank you guys so much. So go ahead and go in the chat now. Leave me an emoji. Say hi. Say what's up, and I'll give you guys a shout out. And then once after we do shout outs, if you guys don't have any more infinite flight or aviation related questions, we will jump into Call of Duty and probably just do one or two matches on Call of Duty, and then I'll probably jump away and get some work done, and we'll come back for the end of our flight. How about that? Which track over the ocean am I using? I honestly have no idea. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't know what track we're using. I don't know much about cross-Atlantic flights. It's one thing I kind of would like to learn a bit more about. I just don't do many of them, so I do know that there's a procedure in place and there's specific routes in place and all that kind of stuff. And Infinite Flight already has established routes on the website. So originally I was using that, and then Starly edited that down for us. Our Monolith, what's up, bro? Oh, shoutouts, right? That's what I was doing. I was just saying hi. I'm over here just saying hi, and I completely forgot I was actually doing shoutouts. All right, let's get the music turned down and put the shoutout music on. We're gonna jam out, guys. You listen to Blue Arrow Radio on Blue Arrow. Sorry, on Blue. Wait, what is it? Blue Arrow Radio on FM 116, or is it 116 FM? I always stumble over that part every freaking time. All right, here we go. Okay, that is super loud. Sorry, I'm sorry for the ear rape. Anyways, shout outs coming through. If you haven't already, leave me an emoji, say what's up in chat, and I'll give you a shout out here. Make sure I didn't miss anybody because I'm kind of late. Our Monolith, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Starly, thank you again for being our flight. Is it what we call you? A flight director, flight assistant, flight something. Thanks for taking care of the flight plan and everything. I Fly Guy, what's up, baby? Thomas Pro, Jake, Kevin Stover, Tushar Campbell, Volcanic Mercury, Lawson, Alfie, always, bro. Thank you very much. Joe Robinson, what's up, man? Thank you so much. Cruise altitude is 35,000 feet. Yes, sir. Misha is behind us, but like far behind us. Just Yawn, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you, Mr. Music for All. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you, boy. Raul 159er. Arjun as well. Thank you for coming through, bro. Gavin Aviation, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Chase, what's up, man? Make sure I'm not missing anybody. I think I said Jake earlier. Yeah, I did say Jake earlier. Yeah, I agree. That next update is taking a sweet time, ain't it? It really is. It's taking longer. It's taking a while. I don't know if they're behind schedule or ahead. But from what I heard, it's not really the plane that's holding back the release. There's some other things that they're working on adding to this that's actually doing it. So I don't know what it is. We'll let that fade out. Good times, good times. Oops. All right. What do I do for a living? I am a graphic and web designer. That's what I do for a living. And video editor now, actually. I do a lot of video editing now, so I guess I can say I'm a video editor now. Is that music name Back in Business by Cosmic? Let me see. I think it is, actually. Yes, it is. Business as Usual, actually, is what it's called. And I don't know who it's by, though. I just know it's called Business as Usual. Might be Cosmic. How's my anniversary? It was good, man. Thanks for asking. Yeah, we went out last night and decided to go to a place called Studio Movie Grill. It's basically a movie theater, but it's a restaurant at the same time. So you sit at these, you know, in the theater, and there's like a table in front of you, and you can order food, and they have like restaurant style food, and you watch the movie while eating. So it was pretty simple. We weren't doing anything crazy. She was tired already from a long day at work. I didn't want to go too hard on a Thursday night for her. So I just wanted to do something cool. We watched the Joker movie. That was something else. That movie right there is something else. That's all I can say. Like, wow, it's not what I expected at all. I'm not a movie review person. People who know me in real life know that it's a lot of movies that I should have seen that I haven't seen. But I don't know. I don't even know how I feel about it. Like, it's just weird. It was just weird in so many ways, but I feel like it was supposed to be weird because it's the Joker, you know. But I'm not gonna say too much about that. But yeah, we had a good time. Had some good food. Got some leftovers that I'll definitely be eating for lunch today. When you do some dog fights or dog flights. I don't mind dog fights. I guess on Infinite Flight. It's just, I guess, because I have DCS World. Whenever I get the urge to fly some fighter jets and do some dogfighting, I want to actually dogfight. So I play DCS World. That's just, I'll be honest with you. So yeah, we might at some point, but I don't know. I don't know when. Eu no sé. I'm not playing the You Can Always Go Round song. Not taking any song requests, guys. Yes, spoiler alert, I did crash in my iRacing race yesterday, sad day. But I had a fun time. I enjoyed the race up until that point. Gabriel, what do I use to calculate my top of descent? I don't use anything. I use my Starly calculator. He tells me when I need to descent. I basically use what I would call my co-pilot. But there's a website that I do use though, called freaking Aero Texas or something like that. It's a website I found. There's a descent calculator on it, and I use that from time to time if I really need it. But usually, like if I'm flying on X-plane, for example, usually I'm using a real world flight plan. It has a procedure like a you know, a departure and arrival procedure, and sometimes it has altitudes to be at on that procedure, and I'll use those to calculate my descent. But also if I'm flying like a Zebo 737 or something like that, a lot of times the FMS or the plane already basically tells you, hey, your top of descent is here. And I think that's one thing that really makes it hard for us with figuring out our top of descent is we're so spoiled with letting the plane decide when our top of descent is, that we don't know when to actually descend. That would actually be something cool that they could add, because in the real A320, it calculates the top of descent for you. In the real 737, it calculates the top of descent for you. Same with the 777, the A380, A350, like all these airliners, they already calculate it for you depending on how you program the FMS based on your flight information, your weight, all those things. So that actually be pretty cool if they could add that. I think that would help a lot of people, because I think that's one of the big questions for a lot of people in Infinite Flight is, when do I descend? You know, when is my top of descent? And I think that's an issue. So I think that'd be pretty cool if they could add that, especially with them adding all this new functionality and its screens and animations, things like that. I think that'd be really dope to add a top of descent, not calculator, but a top of descent like mark, like on your flight plan. That would be helpful. So if anybody on the Infinite Flight staff team happens to listen to this section of the video, please pass that along. Or if anybody has somebody that can send it to it, that'd be dope. Soon, Thomas. Don't worry, buddy. Soon. We're about to hop on some Call of Duty here in just a little bit. I'm just trying to get, because once I start playing Call of Duty, I really can't look at your comments as much. So I'm trying to take this slow part, this slow time we got together to really go through and give you guys my full attention before we jump into Call of Duty. Modern Warfare was a lot of fun yesterday. I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. I actually tested Modern Warfare before today's stream to make sure that I could play Modern Warfare and Infinite Flight at the same time, and it worked, and I had a lot of fun into. Why don't I play Player Unknown Battleground Mobile? I don't know. I just really never thought that I wanted to, I guess. Did I see that JetBlue started service on Sunday at Houston? No. Like, are they opening up like a new hub in Houston for JetBlue? Is that what they're doing, or they just have new routes? Because I thought JetBlue already flew to Houston. Maybe not direct, but I thought they already flew to Houston. But if they did, that's pretty cool. Because I've actually always been a fan of JetBlue, not only because their name is Blue, but because I just like their planes. Go ahead, Gavin, ask away, buddy. Josh, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Josh K. Calf PS. Josh K. FPS. There you go, guys. Kevin Stover giving you guys some knowledge. 3 miles for every 1,000 feet. 30,000 feet times 3 equals 90 miles top of descent. Okay, I have to write that. I have like a whole rule of thumb, shorthand rule of thumb in my notes somewhere, on how to calculate the top of descent. Like legitly, I just never use it because it's math, and I don't like math. But I am learning that even in real aviation, there is math. Not a ton of it, but there's some math. There's not a ton, but there is a significant amount of math in becoming a pilot, and a lot of that is in the part of weight and balance. To Houston, pretty cool. That's pretty cool. From where? Where are they flying from? Are they flying directly from like Boston or JFK somewhere? A big question. Airbus or Boeing? I picked Boeing, but I want both. Why do I have to choose? What is my first flight when A350 comes out? I don't know, to be completely honest with you. Whatever Friday night flight is that week, probably. Oh, nice. I think that's good. It makes sense because JetBlue has kind of always flown like, the budget routes. You know, like again, like Houston's a budget airport. Like Southwest flies there, Spirit flies there. Spirit actually flies to the main airport too. But that's pretty cool that they're not only gonna be flying to Houston, but now flying to, sorry, not HOU. They're gonna be flying to IAH as well. That's pretty dope. I'm pretty looking forward to seeing them on the ramp. I should be flying again sometime this month, and unless things change, I should be flying again sometime this month, and I might get to see JetBlue out there. It'd be pretty cool. What I've been doing lately is just kind of descending about 150 miles out, 1,500 feet per minute, and then going with that. If we're too high, I descend a bit quicker and slow down. If we're too low, I shallow my descent. So that's what I've been doing. Why am I not playing Modern Warfare? We're gonna play soon. You guys are being very impatient. Your first A350 flight would be Frankfurt, I think is what that is. EDDF? Or it might be something else. I don't think it's Frankfurt. EDDF to RJTT. JKL, warm greetings from Germany. Welcome, bro. Good to see you. How can I get back into expert server? Because I was doing a flight and it glitched and made me grade 2. So how can I? You just gotta check the requirements, man, and make sure you're meeting the requirements. Thank you, Kandali. I don't know how to say your first name, but welcome to the Blue Arrow family, and thank you for the subscription, bro. Guys, we are on the road. We're still on the road to 10,000 subscribers. It's coming up fast. I've been getting probably on average around 100 to 150 new subscribers per month, which is a good steady growth. I'm not upset at that at all. It's not like I'm getting like thousands at the moment, but I'm getting like a good steady growth. And we're on our way, man, to 10,000. We're only we're less than 200 subscribers away now. I think it's like 100 and something from getting to 10,000. So pretty excited about that. And thank you everybody who's already subscribed or been subscribed for a long time. I know a lot of you guys go way back, so I appreciate you guys' continued support. And also you guys who haven't subscribed. I'm thankful for you anyways. Like, I mean, it's not a requirement to subscribe unless I'm giving something away, which I want to do in these next coming months. So they ended service in the Houston. That's gonna take a pretty big hit to Hobby. Pretty sure they're not happy about that. Oh, nice. The Astros lost, didn't they? I heard that they lost. Pretty sad about that. Alright, let's get some Modern Warfare going. I think the chat is calming down. I think it's time for a little bit more excitement for a little while. I'm looking forward to this part. I've been really enjoying Modern Warfare, and I'm really looking forward to playing a little bit and flying at the same time. Definitely makes long hauls a whole lot easier when you can play another game. I think that's probably one of the biggest benefits, honestly, with playing infinite flight, like a mobile flight simulator. Because if I was flying a long haul on X-Plane, there's no way my computer could handle it. Even with having a freaking supercomputer, NASA computer, my computer could not handle streaming X-Plane long haul while playing Modern Warfare. Like, it would do it, but my frames would probably drop to like 5 to 10 frames per second on X-Plane while I'm playing Modern Warfare. So it's nice to be able to do a long haul on my phone and then just play a game on my computer, because my phone's performance has no effect at all on my computer's performance at all. So for the most part, my computer doesn't even know what I'm playing. Yeah, it was a great season. Too bad they lost. So sucks. We'll try again next year. I live closer to IAH. I'm not a fan of Hobby. It's so funny because sometimes people who come in from out of town, you know, they fly in a Hobby not knowing they're flying in a Hobby, or sometimes people who live in Houston will buy tickets and not realize that they're flying out of Hobby and not, you know, the international airport. Is kind of funny because I'm like, well, dang, you know, that's like from my side of town, that's an hour, 45 minutes to an hour drive to the other side of town to take off out of that airport. So you might want to get your information straight before you end up late on a flight like that. Alright, I'm gonna set my phone to the side. I got my PlayStation controller, which I'll be using to play Call of Duty. I recently switched from playing mouse and keyboard to the controller because I just feel like my reaction time personally is a little bit better with the controller, because I'm just used to playing Modern Warfare with the controller. Alright, fly guys, see you next time, man. Have a good night, bro. Aviation 20, we're on expert server. Modern Warfare or Flight Factory 320? They're the same price, right? That's sad. I'm not even gonna comment on that decision. I live near 2920, yeah. Not on it, but near it. A lot of my driving is on 2920, so that's like in my life is in that area. All right, let's get this up. Check this out. I got a new screen for us. Haha! So you can still see the flight, and we got the game going. How about that? Beautiful, beautiful. All right, I'm gonna shut the music off. I actually don't know where. Oh yeah, I have heard of Concordia. I don't know where it is though. Heard of it. I probably know where. I've probably seen it. Like if you said where it was, I'd probably be like, oh yeah, that's where that is. Dennis Pro, hello from the Ukraine. Good to see you, man. All right, so we'll be testing the limits of my computer here to make, and hopefully we're all right with the stream. We had no problem streaming Modern Warfare yesterday after the race, after wrecking. So, what do you guys want to see? I guess I'm probably just gonna play a little bit of free for all for a little bit. If you guys have a game mode that you would like me to play, you can send those requests in. Again, I won't be playing for long. Again, we'll probably do a match or 2 or 3, depending on how the flow goes, and then we'll jump into. Oh, actually, I'll probably jump away. Well, the playing will continue, and I'll jump away. So I'm gonna do free for all for now. Let's make sure we have game sound though. Oh, you're in. Oh, it's in Tombow. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Yeah, it's not. It's right down 2920. When I hit 10K, I should do London to Perth. We'll see. That's probably not gonna happen. I think for a long haul, 6 hours is probably gonna be my max. I can't do a 12-hour flight. That's like, yeah. I don't know a point of time where I have 12 straight hours free. West of 2978. All right, gotcha. Captain Hazardous, you've landed in your airport already. Nice, nice, nice. Bro, the campaign is amazing. I'm not gonna play it right now. I want to do like an entire series on that. Honestly, like we might. I don't know. I've been kind of, you know how I've been doing like this whole like 1 game a week kind of thing. I've been thinking about like spending like a week in campaign mode. Sean and G, yes sir. Long time no see. I have some weapons upgrades apparently. Let's see what we got. Oh, is it frozen? Yeah. There we go. Edit loadouts. I think I just unlocked. Oh, did I get a new pistol? No, I did not get a new pistol. Oh yeah, I got the new 357 handgun Charlie. I don't know how good that is compared to what I was using. But I haven't really been using handguns at all. I've been mainly using my rifleman class, the Kilo 141 with the R9 shotgun. St. Petrograd, free for all. I want to turn it up. Might be a little loud. Let's see. All right, I guess the match is already going. Oh, it's beginning. There we go. I kind of like this map. This map's kind of cool. All right. There's usually a guy right over here.
Let's see what.
Ah, he freaking got me. Ah, he knew I was gonna be there too. He went straight to that spot. He knew exactly where he wanted to go. All right. Dang it, man. Hear footsteps. That's why I don't run around everywhere. Like I'm just like one of those incognito people. That's just the way I play. Like you see me kind of creeping around. There's a dead body there. Die! I think somebody else killed him. Your footsteps. Is it behind me? Can't tell. Behind me. Oh, I see him. Oh, false alarm.
Enemy cluster strike.
Oh, what is that? It's a rat. Only time I sprint is when that's happening. Because they can't hear my footsteps when there's explosions happening everywhere. I keep hearing footsteps, man.
Enemy care package inbound.
Both freaking ways. Oh, well, hello, care package. What are you doing? Alright, that's 2 kills. Don't follow me.
Send a claymore.
Oh, sniper. Got him! I can't believe I killed him. Oh, he should have killed me so bad. He had to jump on me. He knew I was there and everything. Alright, stand by. I'm actually gonna switch it to camera. We'll get the get that back up in a little bit. Uh-oh, hold on. I'll wait till the next match. Do you guys prefer to see the plane while I'm playing, or would you rather see me? I don't really have it set up to see both. I don't want to crowd the screen.
Enemy shield turret online.
I hear steps. Here. Oh, 2. I could have killed both of them. Come on out. Oh, he's dead. Where you going?
UAV standing
I
by.
have a UAV. I'm just not a running gun kind of guy. I'm a freaking assassin. You know what I'm saying? Assassins don't run around killing people. Assassins stay in the dark. Don't even know I'm near when I kill you. Oh! Where's he? Where's he? Where's he? Where's he? Ah! Alright, you guys want to see a plane? Alright, no problem. Guess you don't like my face? No, but I assume that you guys like that. Alright, we have 4. You guys can't see the scores underneath the plane, but I have 4 kills so far. The winner's at 7. So we're losing by 3. Wow, my aim was horrible. Just aim for the sky, bullseye.
Advised, enemy personal radar active.
The thing about free-for-all on these small maps is there's always somebody right around the freaking corner. Alright, I have dead silence, so I can run around, it won't hear me. I still have UAV, what the heck? Use that.
UAV entering the
Oh,
AO.
they're everywhere. Oh shoot, he's in this building. I could have turned around and killed him. That would be funny if the plane started stalling. That would be funny and not funny at the same time.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel.
That'd be a really
RTB
bad
for
time.
resupply. Copy. Jaguar 30 en route for personal radar coverage.
Where are the drugs?
Be advised, enemy personal radar active.
Oh shoot, somebody's over there.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Find cover.
He's in that building right there, I think.
Enemy cruise missile incoming.
This is Jaguar 3-0. Personal radar is bingo fuel. Recalling to base.
Come on, come on! Yeah. I know, I'm not used to using the map. I'm used to freaking realistic shooter games like Insurgency and Arma. They don't have maps. I mean, they have a map. You have to actually open it separately, so. Like, it's better off, honestly, that I don't even have UAV, because I don't look at the map when I have it. I'm basically going around basing where I go based on sound.
Enemy UAV online.
Got him. Oh man, he should have died. That's another thing I don't like about freaking Call of Duty is I shot him 5 times and he didn't freaking die. Right behind me. But it's so easy to. Oh, that's a claymore. It's so easy to find people because everybody's just sprinting around. You hear their massive freaking clown feet.
Be advised, enemy personal radar active.
Oh, I thought I heard a person. This
Enemy
was
shield
freaking
turret online.
ambient noise.
Enemy care
Oh,
package
sniper on
inbound.
the end of the map. Get down. Where's this guy? Somebody saw me for a second. I don't know where he was.
You're in the last place, soldier. Fix it.
Last place. This is a warm-up round.
Enemy UAV online.
Oh, I thought I was gonna freaking get killed by another claymore in the same spot.
Enemy shield turret online.
What up, Jet Aviation? Good to see you, bro. This is this guy. Ah! No! Dude, I'm trying to freaking freaking stab him. He got me. I was throwing a flashbang. When he yeah, so I was in the middle of throwing a flashbang whenever he hit me. That was a really bad shot, but I got it done. Somebody's coming around here somewhere. Another thing, if you pay attention to the noise that you make. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Dang it. Get over here. Oh, that's a gun. Did I freaking kill him? Oh my god. Oh wait, no I didn't. I didn't kill him. He ain't dead.
Enemy cruise missile incoming.
Oh, that's a claymore. That's a claymore. Where is he? Oh, that's a claymore. I saw it after I stepped on it. I'll have to reset next time around. We lost this one, people. Badly. We lost this one badly. I don't even want to look at the score.
We got work today. Save it for the next one.
I don't even want to look at the score. Jesus. It's all good. I had fun. That's what matters. Alright, we unlocked another optic. Ooh, I'll take that one. I haven't changed my optic in a while. I haven't really seen any optics that I liked, but we'll try the 4 times. That one right there. That's gonna be a pretty cool one. Free for all one more time. No, do not leave lobby. Oops. Drink of water. But yes, again, I'm surprised that I say this, but I actually do recommend the new one, the new Call of Duty. I haven't liked Call of Duty in a long time, man. But they did a good job on this one. All right, here we go again. Let's see if we can do a little bit better.
Free for all.
I'm just gonna wait.
Make every shot count.
See what I'm saying? Oh, another guy. I knew he was coming up the stairs. I heard him. Freaking heard him. Ouch. That's why you don't bust through doors. Like I don't know anything more obvious. Damn, honey, I'm home.
Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover.
That sounded close. Let's see. This scope is like basically the same that we had before. My aim is so off. I should have killed him. He should have been dead.
Enemy UAV UAV overhead.
It's behind me. I'm telling you, man, if you just sit around and just listen, you don't need a UAV. Ah, I'm dead. What I was trying to say was, if you sit around and just listen, you'll find what you're looking for. Oh, you camper. Good job, Nightbot. Wait, is he still up there? What was that? Is that here? Yeah, I just died right there, didn't I? I hear steps. Alright, in case somebody wants to camp again, you can have that claymore. Oh, shoot! I just freaking started swinging. I just started throwing the gun around until I finally got him. That's literally what I just did. Alright, I'm gonna put this down here again. Damn, man. Finally decided to sprint. I gotta see somebody. Oh, that was point blank. He got me. That was a good shot.
Radar in the air.
Alright, let's catch up. What? No chance. Didn't even see him. No! No! I knew to look upstairs. I knew it. My first instinct was like, look upstairs. And I was like, wait, I thought I heard somebody outside. So I go outside and I get killed by a guy upstairs. Oh my god, I suck. I suck. Oh, how did I do that? Ah! What is that? I got killed by a freaking Harrier. Alright, I'm just gonna stay inside. How did I? Ooh, I didn't know I could do that. Just learned something new. Alright, so. Cool, cool. Alright, I want that kill streak. That thing literally follows everybody around. Alright, I'm going for it. Uh-oh, there's another. Isn't there a... And I killed somebody though. Somebody got my claymore. They got my present. Oh shoot, that was stupid. Where were you?
Enemy sentry gun active.
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like it's the ways I die are freaking hilarious. Gonna come up here. Ah, he's gone now. I do go.
Enemy UAV overhead.
What is shooting at me? Something's shooting at me. Die! Okay, somebody stole my kill. Now they know where I am. Whew, okay. Almost missed that one. Master X, you were next to me and then you flew into space? Okay, that's not good. That's not where I'm supposed to be.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Do normal people not scream when they're dying? Yeah, upstairs. I know somebody's upstairs. I heard him put a claymore down. Ah, I ain't working my aim. Alright, he knows I'm down here. There's a guy chilling upstairs. Let's see if we can get him. How did I miss this guy? Oh, he jumped down. That's why I didn't see him. He didn't know I was there, unless he had a UAV or something. Possible. Defeat.
Learn from the loss.
Yeah, we
Come
probably
back
got last again. Did my game? No wonder you guys said I went up in the air. Like my whole phone is frozen right now. That's a problem. I mean, I haven't done a long haul in a long time. But we haven't been going that long yet, honestly. Alright, we're gonna switch to leave lobby, go to quick play. That's not good. Oh no, I think Infinite Flight just... Oh my freaking gosh. Infinite Flight just crashed on me. Oh, sad day. That's why I flew into space. I should have took that as a sign that something was not right. But why? If we were to restart, we would be 2 hours behind. I don't have time to do it to fly all the way out there now. Alright, we need to go. This is just gonna be a Call of Duty stream, I guess. That sucks. Even to do a short flight, like 30 minutes, would take us another hour. Is it Infinite Flight or is it me? How are you guys looking out there? Because look at the screen I'm getting now. Oh, A's over here. I don't get an A. Wait, where the heck is A at? Oh, it's in here.
Securing Alpha.
I don't know why the whole team decided to go beyond. That's a bad guy.
We're on Charlie, stand by. Got Alpha. Send a Claymore. Charlie secure.
Enemy at the warehouse.
Oh, got him. Ow, 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 ow.
We've lost Alpha. Bravo secure.
I mean, I can't even get infinite flight open right now.
Assist your team at sea.
That's very upsetting.
Assist your team at B. We're in control. Hostiles at Bravo.
Oh shoot.
Hustle up.
Enemy at the
Enemies
forklift.
in the area. Enemy UAV overhead.
I'm gonna try it one more time, and then we'll have to restart my phone and see what happens. So nobody else got kicked out, just me.
Enemy holds 2 objectives. Take them back.
Contact.
Where? Hate that feature. Freaking calls out everybody.
Securing A.
Probably gonna be a claymore right here somewhere. Nope. Surprising.
Losing C. Contact. Captured Alpha.
Changing mags.
That's my first
We
kill.
lost Charlie.
That's sad. If it has experienced problems. Alright then. Restart my phone. Hold on. And bye.
Enemy at the warehouse.
Securing B. Enemy holds 2 objectives. Take them back.
Alright, I'm gonna restart my phone.
Captured Bravo.
And we'll see if it fixes it. We are... Long hauls are a really big slot of time. And it might come outside of my window. I don't even know how to restart my phone.
Enemy at the
Be
warehouse.
advised. Friendly precision airstrike inbound. Assist your team at Bravo. We've got 2 objectives. Lock it down. We've lost B.
Put one there, and I'm gonna put one over here.
Send a claymore.
Securing C. Friendly
Yeah,
shield
G
code
Cruiser, I'm
deployed.
restarting my phone right
Charlie
now,
secure.
so we are supposed to be streaming Infinite Flight.
Enemy
Contact.
at the warehouse.
Contact, where the heck is contact? No, I'm dead, it's too late. So, started out Infinite Flight, took off out of JFK, doing long haul to London, and I just killed somebody with my claymore. All my kills are coming from that claymore. And Infinite Flight decided to crash. What was that, an hour and a half in?
We have the
So it's just weird, because it's not like it happened like 7 hours in, which would be really upsetting, honestly. It happened an hour and a half in, which is the length of our usual flights. I don't know. It's... Bro, how did you not die? I put like 20 bullets in you. I also missed another 20. But I did put 20 bullets in them.
Enemy at the warehouse.
Alright, you're already up there.
Enemies halfway there. Step it up.
Still up there?
Enemy holds 2 objectives. Take them back.
Okay.
Enemy cluster strike
Oh,
incoming.
what is that thing?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Alright, it's not gonna kill me. Oh, my bad, we're friends. He's not. Good kill.
Assist your team at sea. We've lost Charlie.
Somebody's here. Or somebody bust down the door.
Enemy at the warehouse.
Got him. X-ray down.
Alright, I am gonna try.
Securing Charlie. Enemy holds 2 objectives. Take it back.
Flight back open.
Hostiles in the area.
Shut up! Don't tell everybody.
We captured Charlie.
Boom! Oh wait, did he die?
Enemy
No!
care package inbound.
He didn't die. He got my claymore, but he didn't die. That was upsetting. I wanted to get the kill.
Enemy at the warehouse.
Gonna close these doors. Keep the doors closed. Alright, infinite flight is apparently working now. But I'm very uninspired to try to finish this flight, to be honest with you.
Enemy at the center.
Enemy precision airstrike. Take. We've got 2 objectives. Lock it down.
Lock it down, baby. I see movement. Dead. Another.
Got a personal radar drone ready
We need
for
a record. Send that flyover.
Copy. Jaguar 30 en route. You're needed at sea.
Was a bad guy.
Enemy at the warehouse.
We've got a UAV on station.
Anymore?
You're needed at sea.
Anybody else here? No.
Securing Bravo. Enemy UAV overhead. We've lost Charlie.
This is multiplayer.
We're on Charlie. Stand by.
And if you think you suck, you didn't see the last 2 rounds I did.
Enemy at the warehouse.
We captured Charlie. You're needed today.
Hostiles in the area.
Ah, shoot! I'm gonna go around. Go! 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 Run! Oh my god! Oh, I can't believe I pulled that off. I'm running for my life.
Changing mag.
Triple kill. Oh, that actually can kill you when you're inside? I wish there was a way Infinite Flight could set up like a checkpoint system where like if this happens to you, like if for whatever reason Infinite Flight crashes, your game crashes, your computer, whatever it is, that you can continue from like a checkpoint or something like that. That would be amazing because I don't want to, like I want to have the satisfaction of finishing JFK all the way to London, not Canada to London. That's friendly. I know, right? How am I still freaking alive? I knew he was coming. I could have put a claymore down. I was stupid. Oh god.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Die. You did. What are you doing? He's controlling something in the sky somewhere. Ah! He was missing. That dude has worse aim than me. Let's look at this replay from his point of view. Okay, he did that. Actually, he didn't kill me. Somebody came from behind and killed me.
Be advised, friendly precision airstrike inbound.
I don't know about you, but I'm entertained right now. This makes me feel a whole lot better about not finishing my long haul. Oh, somebody sees me.
The garage.
We're taking Alpha. We're getting
Lost imminent. Okay, he was in there. I was right. I was 100% right.
Securing C.
I don't know if he's still in there.
Enemy
But...
UAV overhead. We've lost Alpha.
Nope, 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 nope. I still died.
Be advised, friendly precision airstrike. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover. Assist your team.
Oh, we lost. What a loser.
We've lost the objective.
Alright, let's reassess the situation here. Ooh, what is that I just unlocked? Mo money perk. Not sure what that means. I got a new optic for my shotty. I'm gonna leave the lobby because we're gonna try to options here. I didn't really have a plan B today. Like my plan B was basically just playing Modern Warfare while we fly. That wasn't really a plan B. That was gonna happen no matter what. And I don't think it had anything to do. No, we'll keep what we have. Because I unlocked something here too. What did we get? New attachment somewhere? Oh, we're gonna do perk. More money. Earn additional XP for kills. Nah, I don't care. Inflict wounding damage, recon, heavy hitter. Same thing we had. I'm not gonna change anything. Got a new kill streak. Whatever this thing is, for 7 kills, I get a Wilson, a remote control UGV with powerful airburst turret. That sounds crazy. Alright. Okay. So, update guys. So we were flying from JFK to London and Infinite Flight crashed. Like, matter of fact, my whole phone froze up, which is rare. Again, Modern Warfare and playing a game on Call of Duty has nothing to do with the performance of my phone. And neither does my phone have anything to do with my computer. So whether I was playing Modern Warfare or not, apparently that still would have happened. Now we're trying to figure out how to move forward. Man, I was literally like, right now is about the time I was gonna get off and go to work. Like that's what my plan was. As soon as we finished those few matches on Call of Duty, I was gonna allow the plane to continue flying to London until about an hour and a half before that, and then continue that flight from about 1 hour ETE. And yeah, but now we have a bit of a hump in our plans. I had a feeling that something just wouldn't go as planned as we thought. Now we're almost 2.5 hours behind, which if I were to take off again from JFK, we wouldn't land until again 2.5 hours after when I had planned on landing. That's a problem because I'm gonna be busy at that time of the day for me. Starley says play Call of Duty Mobile. Flight from Iceland. Taking out my anger on innocent people, Modern Warfare, absolutely. It helps. Again, it really calmed it. Like, I would be really upset. Like, if I was only doing Infinite Flight and it crashed in the middle of a long haul, I'd be pissed. And, but Modern Warfare helps soften that a little bit for me. Absolutely. This is what I'm thinking, guys. I'm trying to think of what to do. I know some of you guys are saying do another short flight. That's another hour and a half right now. Again, like, this is the time of day where I was like, all right, I'm gonna go work now. Like, I need to go work now. I need to go take care of things I need to take care of. That sucks. What if... That sucks. You went from London to JFK and on final it crashed. What I'm thinking right now... Because we were literally like over here somewhere already. I think when it crashed. We were still over land, so we weren't quite halfway. That's a great idea. How about we do this? How about we do this? How about we do this, guys? We're gonna do a. This is what I'm thinking. I was gonna speak. I was gonna say what I'm thinking. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna end the stream. Start getting work, you know, going and ready, and I'm gonna probably take off from out here somewhere, and I'll continue to London, but obviously off stream, and then I'll have to only stream the final hour or so later on the day into London. That's what I'm thinking right now. Starley's idea is for me to join in Dublin, Ireland, once they get there, but I don't know, like the whole point of doing long haul is to get that long haul, like, satisfaction. You guys who've done long hauls before know exactly what I'm talking about. There's a satisfaction that comes along with doing a long haul. You know what I'm saying? Like when you know that you took off out of JFK and you're landing in London, you know that 4 to 5 hours ago you took off from the other side of the world and you're now in London. If I were to start from Dublin while all you guys are landing on your long hauls, I would just feel like a failure. You know what I'm saying? So, and again, guys, I understand that a lot of these flights you're recommending, like doing like Newcastle to London, like these are good flights, these are good ideas, good suggestions, but the problem is, if I were to start a new flight now and do a flight from, for example, Newcastle to London, that is a whole other hour and a half to 2 hours, you know, with all the stream stuff that I'm taking away from work, you know what I'm saying? So at this point, I am ready to end the stream, not because I'm upset, but because I need to go. Like this is when I was planning on leaving anyways. So at this point, I need to leave, get work done, and then if work is okay, I can come back later and finish out. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. And if it crashes again, you just won't see another stream later today. So I apologize, guys. I don't know what caused that. It's really weird because apparently it only happened to me. A lot of you guys are still airborne, and I want to say thank you to everybody who did join in today's flight and who are flying from JFK to London. You guys have been asking me to do long hauls for a long time, and I don't usually do them. I do them very rarely, and it really sucks that it turned out this way, but things don't always go as planned. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. This will be just part 1, I guess, and then hopefully later on, as long as Infinite Flight doesn't act up on me again, when we get about an hour away from London, I will do part 2. So if you don't see me at that time, then something else happened and I wasn't able to get it done. Master X, bro, thank you for the follow. But I hope you guys enjoyed what you did see in the flight and in the Modern Warfare. I had fun, you know what I mean? Again, sad, disappointing. Modern Warfare definitely, you know, lightened the mood for sure. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed that. But yeah, we're gonna end it here, guys, for now, and I'll see you guys later, hopefully later today. But if I don't see you later, remember you have 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video. Thank you, Starly. Thank you, Gavin, Aviation, G Cruiser, Thomas, Volcanic Mercury. Who else? Mr. Music for All, Kevin Stover. Who else is in here showing love? Jet Aviation, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thank you. Gamer Infinite Flight. Everybody who's been watching on Twitch, my reporter, thank you. I think Jesus was in here. Jesus, Nightbot. Master X, thank you again, bro. And I think that is most of you. Josh, what's up, man? Thank you for watching as well. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna spawn on here, and basically I'll just be on the move. That's a pretty short freaking runway. 777, I can't even load 777 in zero. Or this airport. Oh shoot, is that today? Shoot. Oh, it's tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to that. Oh, I'm so glad I set a reminder for myself. United Flight is having an open house tomorrow at noon. Oh, heck yeah. So basically, it's a flight school down the street from my house. And they're having an open house and apparently doing free discovery flights. So I am going to be there early in the morning. Anyways, I'm going to figure this out. See you guys later. And peace.